Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to another video on the Hotspur News channel. I know this was meant to be done last night. I couldn't join, sorry about that. But this is the day of the game. Tottenham taking on West Ham United at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium this evening. Josh is here. He's just sorting out the thumbnail. He'll be joining in a second. Oh, he's right. He's here now.
Yeah, I'm here. Just start turning on my camera after I do all of it.
He's going to turn on his camera and then.
Alright, anyway.
Camera good?
Yeah, I'm just trying to do something quick.
Okay. I'll start then. Here we go. All right. Okay, so Tottenham against West Ham. I'm going. Josh is not. Because our free season tickets doesn't include me, I have to leave my phone here, so I can't do an Instagram match day vlog unless we get someone else to do
We
it.
don't know, maybe someone else will do it.
But yeah, I'll try and get as many clips as I can for YouTube tonight. But I don't know how to take this game really. I mean, West Ham have been playing a much better Tottenham compared to October when they just beat us 1-0. And even when we were poor, it was still a close game between us and them. So, but this time West Ham are taking on Spurs under Antonio Conte. So, I can't really predict the game because it's a cup game. It depends what teams us and West Ham put out.
I mean, most likely, right, we're still going to have a stronger team because they're kind of going for an injury crisis right now. I mean,
Maybe.
I don't know, I think Cresswell may be available, but I know Kufal's going to be fine. But their two centre-backs are injured, Zuma and Ogbonna, so they're going to probably play Dawson and Diop, which for Kane and Son, it looks
we should be better on them.
Like, because they used those two when they were shit. So, like, a couple seasons back, like, I think they're one of the worst defensive records. They haven't even started since. I know they've been alright this year together, but, like, still, something we can exploit.
Yeah, definitely. But as I said, depends on what team you put out. I guarantee West Ham are going to put out their strongest team because, let's be real, when you ever see West Ham this far in a competition, I mean, West Ham has won 4 major trophies in their history, but apparently they're massive. I don't really get that, but yeah. I think West Ham will put out their best team. I think they make 1 or 2 small changes, but I don't think we're going to put out our strongest team. It depends how Conte treats this competition. Obviously, he's a serial winner, but does he take the Carabao Cup seriously? Because Klopp doesn't, but he's a winner as well, so we'll find out. But what changes would you make compared to that Liverpool game on Sunday?
I mean, we're gonna have to put Regular on left wing back, so that'll be one change because of Sessegnon's injury. So then, most likely, I'd probably rest one of the centre backs.
I would. I agree. I would personally play Regular at left wing back to get back to fitness and play Sessignon against Palace on Boxing Day.
No, he's injured for 10 days.
What? Who?
Sessignon. He's
Why?
injured apparently. He's, I don't know, muscular injury.
Oh, I didn't know that. All right, fine. Regular it is then for Boxing Day as well. So yeah, I would put Joe Rodon in there as well. Maybe.
I feel like he'll put Tanganga in instead though, because I feel maybe you can tell because I think he would have already started Rodon if he preferred Rodon. I feel like in this game he'll look, but then again I don't want, because Tanganga doesn't do well against really physical players. Like against Wolves, for example, this season they got destroyed by Traoré right back.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Like I feel like he'll struggle if they start Antonio, which they probably will because he's their only striker.
True, but Antonio's been poor recently.
Yeah, I know, but still, he's still got that physical presence in it. Like that's not going to change even with his form. So I feel like, and by the way, he loves the game against us, don't he?
Yeah, he does.
He loves to score.
But we've got Virgil van Dijk at the back, so it's cool.
Yeah, but still, for me, I'd rather start probably Rodon. I don't know about Davis. Maybe you could put Rodon on the left and put Tanganga and have Dyer.
Yeah, I would stick with Davis in that back three because he's been really performing under Conte in that back three. I would swap Rodon for Sanchez and obviously put Sanchez back in that back three for Boxing Day against Palace. Yeah, but I put Rodon in.
I actually feel like though he might start Sanchez. I don't know. I feel because he might think, right, Antonio's a bit of a physical presence.
Yeah, that's what I was
thinking.
thinking.
Sanchez there might help. And I don't know, maybe I reckon Conte will take this seriously because I think he views this as a trophy, and I think for Tottenham
Yeah.
he wants to badly win one. So if he gets that out the way quickly, he
And
could.
if we win this tonight, it's a semi-final.
And if let's say right, Chelsea go out to Brentford, I think it's anyone's for grabs because you've got Arsenal already advanced tonight. Most likely one of Liverpool or Leicester who be Liverpool don't take this seriously, so they're going to
Yeah.
battle the B team either way. Even if probably not in the final, but I think in the semi-final, I think we can beat one of those two. And I think Chelsea Brentford. I mean, Chelsea have had their injury worries, so they
Yeah.
might go out tonight, and their COVID issues. So
COVID issues.
Brentford, like we proved last season, we can beat them, and this season as well.
And also Brentford have a pretty decent record against the Big Six as well.
Yeah, and then you've got Arsenal. I think are our biggest opponents if Chelsea go out.
I think Arsenal are right now the most likely to win this competition because Chelsea, like you said, they've got COVID, they've got injury issues, and Liverpool don't really take this competition seriously. I think the reason they got this far is because they faced really bad teams. They've had a really easy run.
I don't know. I don't know if Arsenal are favourites. To be fair, I think it. I don't know. I'd say we're bigger favourites because of we have a world class manager.
True, but Arsenal's form has been exceptional as well. Like I know they just beat Sunderland,
Yeah.
but let's be real, they're top four at the moment. Okay, fair enough. I know that might not last for long because we've got games in hand, but Arsenal have been very good this season.
Yeah.
So I think it's between us and them looking at form.
Yeah, definitely. And I feel if Chelsea go through tonight, then we'll look at that differently because Chelsea are, as we know, the stronger team.
Yeah, but Chelsea do love a cup game against us. You know, like for example, Carabao Cup semi-final, they got to set on penalties. Like I know they had a much better team back then, but
I mean, we can't take out Leicester as well. Leicester are a very good team.
yeah, Leicester are
Last
decent.
season, even though they've had their struggles this year, they're still very good. But yeah, I think those like guys are our like biggest competitions. I think it's anyone's for grabs this year. I
Yeah,
think
definitely.
especially with City out, I think when we can get to the semi-final, that'll be quite big.
I think it makes the competition much more interesting to City out because I swear they won it like 3-4 years in a row.
Yeah, and I think I feel we're gonna have a hard opponent because we're gonna have a Premier League side now because Sunderland are out. So we're gonna play a team who, let's say, is a struggle. I think out of all of them, if you look at them, most likely to go through, I think Leicester or Brentford are probably our two easiest ones.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I feel no disrespect to Leicester because Leicester are a very good team. They're just struggling this year. I feel like we'd still beat them.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Like, they are still a half decent team on paper. We should be beating them
It won't be an
comfortably.
easy game, but I think over 2 legs we can beat Leicester. I think Brentford, we proved last season we can.
Is it 2 legs again now, semi-final? Because last year it was 1 leg, wasn't it?
They might change it. Probably. They probably will. I reckon they might.
I think it'll be 2 legs because last season it started quite late, didn't it? So you had to like do just 1 leg.
The thing is, if we go through, right, they might change it because we have so many games we need to play. We're going to play some of them in January. So what they might do is they might just scrap it. I think they're going to look. I reckon they'll look at the teams and see can we still do the 2 legs without suffering anything. And I think then they'll decide. So,
Yeah, but anyways, back to the team we were going to put out. Obviously, we played Winks, Bellion, and Ndombele as our midfield three against Liverpool. What changes would you make there, or would you stick to that same three?
I'd say I'll bring back in Højbjerg. I feel like they're most likely going to play that guy from Spartak Moscow. And I don't know his name.
Oh, Vlasic.
No, not him. The guy with like the really like, you know, the afro. I forgot his name. And then either one of Mark Noble. Yeah, you know.
I forgot his name, but I know you're on about.
Yeah, Mark Noble and Declan Rice. I think one of them two they're gonna start. So I reckon because they seem quite physical, and quite decent on ball, I'd probably say Højbjerg. And I'd probably go with because Winks played very well, and I feel like he deserves to start this match. I'd probably go Højbjerg, Winks, Skip. But I'd play more Højbjerg as like the destroyer in midfield. Winks is like the tempo maker, or whatever the fuck it's called. And then I'd play Skip a bit deeper, in my opinion. I think Conte will do that because I think he can have more control of the game for one. West Ham normally go through the midfield. And I think, especially if they start Declan Rice, I think 3 midfielders will help that.
Yeah.
So
I was going to play. I was going to stick with Ndombele in there. because he had a good game against West Ham, London Stadium. He's good at
I
moving the
mean,
ball forward.
the work rate the midfielders at West Ham, I think, will like destroy Ndombele because I feel he's just I don't know. I feel Ndombele's very, you know what I mean. We've already spoke about this before. I feel like their work rate will destroy him because of his fitness. And I think
Yeah, I don't know.
how long did he play on Sunday? He played like 60 minutes.
Like 65, 70.
Yeah, so he's obviously going to be very tired and be eating burgers, but you know, so but I reckon. I mean,
Why do I laugh at that?
I
Such a
mean,
child.
he could come on as a sub. I think that would be a good idea. If let's
Yeah,
say
they definitely start Højbjerg as well. Definitely
yeah, I
start
think
Højbjerg.
Højbjerg's coming back. Maybe I don't know because he's coming back from COVID, isn't it? And he's only came into training yesterday.
Personally, I would start Winks against Palace.
I'd start Winks in both. I think he can deal with it. Like the guy, I think he's only been out like injured for us like twice.
Yeah, and I mean Conte had. I mean Conte was full of praise for him after that Liverpool game, and he's
Yeah,
got the potential to become a good player. I
I
mean, we'll
think
find out. I mean, personally, I still think he should go, but under Conte, he could improve. I mean, these next couple of games are gonna. I mean, these next couple of games are gonna determine that whether he like can keep that consistency.
yeah.
But the last player I want to talk about in the midfield was Dele Alli. Would you start him again or start him on Boxing Day?
I mean, yeah, I don't know actually. Um, I mean, maybe. I feel like what team suits him more though. That's what I'm
I'll
trying to think.
no. I'll start him tonight and rest him against Palace because Palace are going to come and sit deep, whereas West Ham are going to come and play. And
Yeah,
to break teams down, they're going to come and sit deep.
Palace's midfielders is like energy, and I think Lucas Moura could help that a lot.
Yeah, and also Palace are more likely to come to the stadium and sit deep. And to break them down, you need pace, and Lucas Moura is key to that.
Yeah.
So I think West Ham are going to come and play tonight. We know that, like they're doing well this season. They're in the quarterfinals, and they love a game against us, which their cup final essentially, like based on history. So yes, I think Dele Alli is suited for. I think he's suited for that type of game. Whereas Lucas is better suited for like teams against like Palace who'll come and sit deep.
Yeah, I agree with that. I'd start Ali then. I'd play. Yeah, I'd agree with that, and then you play the two up top in it because West Ham is struggling defensively.
Yeah.
So you probably go with Kane. Then. I don't know. Would you rest on?
No.
You wouldn't.
No, you've got to play Son. He's our danger man. He's been more dangerous than Kane this season, and you've got to play him.
I mean, if Kane scores today, I think he's going to be on the comeback trail, and I think he could back today.
Well, I guess we'll find out tonight.
Hopefully he does, because I swear if he misses, well, to be fair, I reckon Kane will miss like a big chance.
But one positive about Kane, I said this in the match review, was that since Conte's come in, he's been more involved in the team. I think, like, in terms of our style of play going forward.
Yeah, I feel the top helped him on Sunday as well, because I thought he would look quite sharp.
He looked really sharp.
He kind of looked like the Kane from last season, like putting balls into the box that were really nice.
Yeah.
Shots off, like he was looking quite good. Even though he only got one goal when he should have got like 3 or 4.
I think that Liverpool game was the first time, like you said, that a sort of flash that came from last season where he was like more of like the creator of the attack.
Yeah, and I feel there was that part with Sonnet. I think if you play the top, especially because Konate and Matip, let's be real, better than Diop and Dawson. So, like, if those two show up, they could destroy that West Ham defence. And even though last year, I know we drew 3-3, right? But they literally destroyed that defence. So they're capable of doing it. Sonic get together. Yeah. And I think, honestly, I'd probably play the top on Wednesday today. And then on Boxing Day, I'd probably just go back to what we did before Liverpool.
I think this game's going to be like a Liverpool game because West Ham can't play football and they're going to send people forward and stuff that down the wings and that. I think that's going to leave it open at the back like it did with Liverpool. So it depends on how clinical we are tonight. Like if we're clinical tonight, we'll beat them easy. I guarantee it.
Yeah, because they're going through an injury crisis right now, and like
and also they're open at the back.
The squad is like thin. They're so thin. So, I mean, they will take the cup seriously. Because they need to add to their 4 trophies, even though they're a big club. But yeah, either way, what's your score predictions?
I mean, like I said, depends on what team you put out. West Ham are going to make a couple of changes, but they've still got a fairly strong team out, and they're going for an injury crisis. Arsenal got players returning, but Conte's going to take it seriously. I think he's a serial winner. Like I know Carabao Cups are the biggest of competitions, but now City are out. It's a good chance for us to get a trophy once and for
And
all.
I mean, like I said before as well, you probably want to get winning the trophy out of the way in the first season. So I think this is our best opportunity right now.
Yeah.
Because City are already out. Liverpool are going to play their kids. So you've got the two best teams. Chelsea probably get COVID, so they might go out tonight. So you've got the three best teams in England all fucks, basically.
Yeah. I'll go 2-0.
Alright, I'm going to go... The thing is, they always show up, so I think they'll play well.
Yeah, they'll play well, but our formation's different now.
I'm not sure. Does it go to extra time or penalties?
No, 90 minutes will be done.
Alright, I'll probably say... I'd say 2-1. I'd say to us. Because I feel that defense...
After 90 minutes?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I was going to say, if there is extra time, most likely we'll go 2-1 in extra time, because I feel like he'll just sit back.
I think if it goes extra time, I think we'll win still, because Conte's are like a lot more.
By the way,
energetic.
we've got the bigger squad, so we can sub on players more and change the game. When West Ham only have a couple.
I think we're a strong bench.
Hopefully they don't start Declan Rice.
Yeah, he's probably their best player now.
That scares me, because it's like, especially if Højbjerg is not at his best, that like we can't, because he's going to drive from midfield, do what he normally does. So they'll struggle with that. And I feel maybe that's why I said play three midfielders, because I think playing three midfielders will actually combat me. It will like not give West Ham as much space in the middle, which will force them onto the wings. Even though they've been very good on the wings this year, I feel Jared Bowen's a good player. Ben Ralma's I feel he's a bit of a but I think he's an alright player. I feel maybe with our wing backs as well, they're going to try and exploit that.
Yeah, I think that's what's going to be the danger for us, the wing backs.
Yeah, I feel like that's what he'll target. I think he'll target like going in behind with the wing backs on the counter attack. But I still expect us to win, because I think Recky and Emerson, they're kind of moulding into their form. Plus, Emerson is quite a good defender.
Just needs to improve that final passer.
Yeah, and I think today it came out that apparently we're looking at an attacking right wing back, and we're actually going to get rid of Doherty. So we're going to have two right wing backs, which, I mean, Emerson's not a bad player. I just feel he's very similar to how Aurier was, but they're like kind of different, where Aurier was shit defensively but good attacking wise.
No, yeah, 100%. I feel like Emerson's an upgrade on Aurier. I just feel like they're similar habits sometimes, but Aurier's much more regular.
Yeah,
so it's already
definitely. Emerson's more consistent, I'd say. Even though I don't think comparing them is the best comparison, but I feel he's better defensively.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But at the end of the day, I feel like an attacking right back, I wouldn't complain. But
so you're saying 2-1?
Yeah, I'll say 2-1.
Yeah, I'll say 2-0. All right. I think that's going to wrap it up. So thank you guys for watching this match preview. Tottenham against West Ham tonight. No watch long, unless Josh. I mean, how many do you want to do? One? Like, if you're bothered?
Maybe. I don't
know. It depends. But I'll be going. There'll be no Instagram matchday vlog, but I'm gonna try and get as much clips as possible to the YouTube one. I promise you, it'll be longer than Liverpool. The reason
what I'll do is I'll post the YouTube one onto Instagram again, so like they can both be on the same one.
Yeah, true.
So we could do that.
But the reason the Liverpool one was really short, I need to call like 3 clips at the game, was because I had to see the Instagram one as well. So I'm gonna try and get as many clips as I can tonight. No Instagram involved. Hopefully for a win. 2-0, hopefully. I mean, I guess match preview coming tomorrow. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.